Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger Proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the new school year. The fall sports season is here. Fast pitch softball and football and all the activities surrounding those seasons. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moments you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care, Sooner Care, and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, Go Tigers!
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, Go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER-staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services and outpatient lab, physical therapy and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452. 580-782-2452.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Have you visited Western Traditions in Mangum yet?
I'm waiting for a sale.
Well, I'm here to tell you the wait is over because there's a secret sale going on right now. Western Traditions is quickly becoming known for high-end, unique Western furniture. And now during the secret sale, just mention radio and get 20% off in-stock furniture.
20% off. Wow, that's a big deal on unique, one-of-a-kind furniture.
Remember, you've got to ask for the discount to get it. Mention radio and get 20% off all in-stock furniture at Western Traditions, downtown Mangum.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Game number 3 underway. Hannah Sayre leading it on for Mangum. She'll take upstairs for a ball, 1-0, and the championship game, the IF championship game, is underway. Thanks for joining us on the Fox Radio Network. There's ball 2 in the dirt. It'll be Hannah Sayre, Holly Lehman-Webb, and Brent Woodruss for Mangum. In the top half of inning number 1, Emma Gray back in the circle for Hobart. Pierce Porter is her catcher. Tony Hodges is at first. Harper Talley is at second. Ella Rudkins at third. Finley Talley is at short. There's a called strike, 2-1. And the outfield for Hobart, Riley Palm, Sage Norton, and Ashlyn Welch from left to right. Hobart won yesterday 1-0. Mangum won this afternoon 8-2. Out number 1 here in game number 3, 4-3, as Hannah Sayre is retired on the ground ball. Pretty simple now. You win, you go play Super Regional Bowl next week. You lose, you can go to the Super Regionals, but you'll be going as a spectator. So Lehman-Webb will step in. Holly takes down Sayers for a ball, 1-0. Third game in a row for Mangum. Second time in 3 that they have seen this afternoon. Bo Allen behind home plate. Lehman-Webb asking for time, getting it. Now she'll dig in. Pitch on the way. Downstairs for a ball, 2-0. So Holly ahead in the count. Mangum, no runs yesterday in 8 innings. 3-0 now on Lehman-Webb. Got strong late in that second ball game that just concluded, winning it by a final score of 8-2. As they got 1 in the first in that one, 1 in the 5th, had 3 in the 6th, and scored 3 more in the 7th. Lehman-Webb takes a strike, and the count 2-1 on Holly. We were right about our prediction that nothing was wrong with Emma Gray. Just gave her a rest playing in right field at the end of that loss in the previous contest. 3-1 pitch on the way, off speed, popped up on the infield. Hodges giving chase, leans, can't make the catch up against the fence, and the at-bat stays alive for Lehman-Webb. And as we have seen in 2 ball games, those kind of plays can come back and haunt you.
I was thinking the same thing. You give them their opportunity at the bat.
So Lehman-Webb another opportunity after Hodges couldn't make the play in foul territory. Pitch popped up on the infield. Finley Talley battles the sun and the wind and makes the catch for out number 2. And it was an adventure on fly balls in that game earlier this afternoon.
Yeah. First game, there was no wind.
No
wind at all.
It was. In fact, Bo Allen came by our booth and said, "Can you guys make it blow?"
It took one full broadcast is what it took.
Woodruss looks at his strike, 0-1 on Brent. She can keep the inning alive. Palin Clark waiting in the on-deck circle. Clark hit the ball well in the previous contest. Ground ball to third. Tough hop, and it gets by Rudkins. Rolls down the line, and Woodruss is on her horse, headed to second. She's there, standing up. Now the ball gets away again, and Woodruss will wind up at third. Oh, my! So a bad hop single, and then a couple of throwing errors, allowing Woodruss to wind up at third base. Wow.
Lady Cat's got to settle down here.
And that, I mean, they're going to walk Clark. And the second time they've done that here this afternoon. Takes the bat out of Palin's hands and puts the onus on Aubrey Lowe. So Lowe will bat with runners at first and third and 2 gone. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Stidham decides to send Clark from first base. Lowe will dig in. There she goes. And she'll walk in and nobody covered the bag. So Palin at second base now. And an opportunity here for Aubrey Lowe. Lowe will pop it up on the infield. Harper Talley at second makes the catch and the inning comes to an end. So Mangum, a couple of base runners in the frame, but couldn't do anything with it. No runs, a hit, an error, 2 runners left on board. No score at the end of the first half inning of play. Hobart coming to bat here on the Fox Radio Network.
Hey, cattle producers, did you know there's a brand new sheriff in town? A cattle feed sheriff, that is. JB's Feed Service is ready to provide you with custom blended feeds for your cattle. Whether you need creep feed, starter rations, shipping rations, grower, or finishing rations, JB's Feed Service is the place to go. Formerly owned by Barnes Feed Service, Rod and Joe Bob Wald have purchased the business from George, and they look forward to serving all of George's great customers. JB's will have the same great products and same great service, just a brand new name. Call Joe Bob or our manager Keith Richardson today for your cattle feed needs. JB's Feed Service, just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on North County Road 2220. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturdays by appointment. JB's Feed Service, 580-682-9300. That's 682-9300.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
Here we go, bottom half of inning number 1. Sage Norton, Ella Rudkins, and Riley Palm due up for Hobart. In their half of the inning, defensively, it's Brent Woodruss in the circle. Aubrey Lowe, the catcher. Avery Hopper is at first. It's Giselle Rowell at second. Palin Clark is at third. Hannah Stair, the shortstop. Ground ball right off the bat. It will go through the legs of Rowell and roll all the way to the fence. On her horse, headed to third is Norton. She's there to lead off the ballgame for the Lady Cats.
A stand-up triple, you can't ask for much better offensively of a way to start.
Well, that was a little league triple because that was a play that Rowell should have made.
Yeah.
Giselle didn't keep the tailgate down, and it rolled all the way to the fence. Runner at third, nobody out for Hobart right here in inning number 1. First pitch, taken outside for a ball to Ella Rudkins, 1-0 on Rudkins. The outfield, by the way, for Mangum, Millie Gonzalez, Holly Lehman-Webb, and Remy Jennings from left to right. Way out in front of that, waving at it, is Rudkins. It's 1-1 on Ella. Again, a routine ground ball to second, and it went right through the wickets and rolled all the way to the fence. There's a little looping line drive down the right field line. That is a fair ball. And on her way to second base will go Rudkins with a double in the early lead for Hobart. So Rudkins getting it done. Go ahead.
You got to see whose mistakes are going to be able to bounce back from.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was thinking the same thing. So a runner at second base, still nobody out. And a strike called on Riley Palm, the left fielder, down in the count 0-1. Mangum fans felt like that Rudkins was out of the box when she hit the ball. Regardless, it's a double with one out if you make the play earlier in the inning, right?
Right.
Foul out of play. 0-2 now on Palm. TK. I'll think of it in a second. Hang on. That one nubbed foul. It'll say 0-2 on Riley. Taking care of business. TKOB.
OB.
Yeah.
Yep.
You do. You have to take care of your own, especially in this. We've seen this now in 2 bowl games.
Yep.
Outside for a ball. 1-2. Hobart won the lid lifter yesterday afternoon, 1-0 in 8. Mangum 8-2 this afternoon. Here's game 3. Lady Cats with the early lead, 1-0. Pitch upstairs to Palm. 2-2 on Riley. Student section, loud, proud for Hobart to our left. Off speed, out of play on the right side. Wooders has done a good job this afternoon with the off-speed pitch. Give credit to the Hobart hitters. They have kept their hands back for the better part of the afternoon and been able to put that pitch into play. Fastball, strike 3, gone. Riley Palm on strikes.
Beautiful pitch, and she got the call she wanted where she wanted it.
Yeah, and I laugh because the moment not too big for Bo Allen as well. He's jacked up with a rather demonstrative strikeout there.
He said he knows he's on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else. Yeah. He's trying to get a ESPN highlight, I think is what he's wanting.
Emma Gray fouls it out of play. It's 0-1 on Emma. Runner at second base, 1 gone here in the first. 1-0 lead for Hobart. Woodruss goes to work on her opposite number. Cold, strike 2. So early on, Bo Allen giving the low outside strike. Pitch on the way to Gray. Line shot left field. That's a base hit. Let's see if they send Rutkins. They do. And bobbling the ball in left field, Gonzalez. Rutkins scores, standing up. So Emma Gray with a 2-strike single into left field drives on the second run of the ball game. And Hobart on top by a score of 2-0. And again, you go back, you think about the ground ball that rolled to the fence to start the contest. Line shot, foul effort there, though, by Avery Hopper, who dove along with it. The dive was almost as far as the run. She nearly got that, and I didn't think she had a chance.
Great effort.
Yep. So Pierce Porter down in the count 0-1. Catcher batting here in the first inning of play. Runner at first, 1 gone. Porter shows bunt, and it's foul. 0-2 on Pierce.
Frustration because she knew she had everybody surprised on that one.
Yeah. Palin Clark was, if not even with the bag, maybe a step behind it at third base, and that's where Porter tried to go with the bunt. Pitch outside, and that'll run the count to 1-2. One thing I can ascertain is that was a little bit high. 1-2 pitch on the way here. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the frame for Bryn Woodruss. Porter gone on strikes.
Little gas on that one.
Yeah. Finley Talley now will hit with 2 outs and a runner at first. That's Emma Gray. Gray helping her own cause here in the first as she drove in the second run of the ball game. No pitch, asking for time the entire time was Talley. And you could hear the home plate umpire say no pitch, no pitch, no pitch. Two outs in the inning, runner at first. And a little cat and mouse game going on with Finley Talley and Brent Woodruss.
Little sportsmanship going on out there.
Is that what they call that?
Gamesmanship.
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
like gamesmanship.
That's what I meant to say.
Off speed, a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Woodruss said something as well. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fast strike, 1-1. Well, I mean, you know, you played yesterday and you're thinking, okay, well, win or lose, we're going to have to play some more.
Mm-hmm.
And they have played more. And now it's, you got to win.
Yep.
Motion's high, no doubt about it. And that pitch is high as well. And the count 2-1 on Finley Talley. Emma Gray at first base with 2 gone, 2 across in the inning for Hobart. There goes the runner. Throw in
nice
time.
Throw.
As covering on the play was Hannah Stair. perfect throw by Aubrey Lowe. Gray retired, caught stealing, 2-6, and the inning comes to an end. But not before this group from Hobart comes up with a couple of runs. 2 runs on 2 hits. There was an error, and nobody left on board. At the end of 1, 2-0. Hobart in front of Mangum on the Fox Radio Network.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
All right, we go to the top of the second inning. Giselle Rao, Avery Hopper, and Cadence Cooper do up for Mangum as they trail 2-0. You know, and I realize you can't project, but you wonder about scheduling sometimes.
Yeah.
And I say that because, so what happens if Hobart is on the road tonight?
Yeah.
At Wynnewood?
Mm-hmm.
And what happens if Mangum is on the road tonight at Apache?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
true.
You're gonna, more than likely we're going to be able to make our games that kick at 7 o'clock. But I don't care about the broadcasters one iota.
Or the fans that want to follow both.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be overly critical. I know it's a hard deal.
Yeah.
But
see, I was looking down the first baseline over past the Mangum dugout and was thinking how much different the crowd was today. And in the break, I was thinking the exact same thing you were.
One hopper to third and retired. Giselle Rao for out number 1, 5-3.
I was thinking how much different it would look today had the games been on a Tuesday and a Thursday and been away from a football game, how much louder the Tiger faithful would be over there. I mean, guaranteed. That was just one of those things I noticed.
So here's Hopper taking inside for a ball. 1-0 on Avery. Chad wanting me to know that the Cordell crew is headed to Moreland. Safe travels, friends. There's a fly ball into left field, and there to make the catch on a ball that literally dropped out of the sky. Riley Palm, out number 2.
Yeah, I saw her take a couple steps back, and I was like, oh, no, and then they actually had to take a real quick one up front.
And, I mean, she's in good shape where she thinks the ball, but the wind beats it down, and then suddenly she's got to take it. You said that Mother May I step forward to make the catch for out number 2. 2 gone now. High outside here to Cadence Cooper. Cooper, the designated player, the DP as they have it in the lineup, left-handed batter. One of the few for Mangum. Looks outside, ball 2. So 2-0 on Cadence. You say, well, there's 2 outs. And remember, Hobart strung together 3 hits last night with 2 outs in the 8th to win against Mangum. So, I mean, every out, every pitch, every play, critical. Cooper looks at ball 3. Melo Gonzalez waiting in the on-deck circle. 3-0 pitch on the way. Called strike, 3-1 on Cadence. By the way, the Cordell crew headed to Moreland, Bearcats, and the Blue Devils on 107 The Zone tonight. 3-1 pitch, called strike 2, 3-2 on Cadence. You know, if Cooper can get on board here, not only does it keep the inning alive, but it gives Mangum a chance to turn the lineup over in the 3rd inning. Payoff pitch on the way, swing and a miss, 1-2-3. Mangum gone in order in the 2nd. At the end of an inning and a half, it's Hobart 2, Mangum nothing. And we are the Fox Radio Network.
Dr. Jay and Janet Kruska at Kruska's Dental Office in Hobart are proud to again be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can this school year and support these fine young men and women. And listen, if you need a dentist, Jay is one of the doggone best. Whatever your specific need, he'll take care of you. So again, good luck to our fine student athletes from Dr. J and Janet Kruska, Hobart Bearcat Proud Boosters. Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart wishes the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Cats good luck this school year. Just work hard and be the best you can be. Matt offers a full line of cleaning supplies, mops, brooms. Matt has it all, and he is once again a proud Bearcat booster. Matt Norman, Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart, a super proud Bearcat booster.
And just to put a wrap on the football broadcast on the Fox Radio Network tonight, over on 1420 and 102.1 KTJS, it'll be Hobart entertaining Wynnewood. And on Classic Hits 97.7, it will be the Mangum Tigers and Apache. From the Liberty Bowl, it has a roof now. Finley Talley was at the plate when the caught stealing of Emma Gray took place to end inning number 1. So Talley back in the dish, looks at the ball, 1-0 on Finley. 2-0 ball game, Hobart on top. Finley tries to bunt, it's foul. And it's 1-1 on Finley. Harper Talley and Ashlyn Welch due up in the inning. 2 in the first for Hobart. They lead it. Harper looks at a pitch upstairs for a ball, or Finley does rather. 2-1 on Finley. And ball 3 going to be delivered. So Talley trying to get on board any way she can. Heading to count 3-1. Cold strike. Finley was headed to first. And the umpire said, "Not so fast, my friend. Come on back." Payoff pitch, swung on and missed. Finley took a hack at ball 4, I think. Finley gone on strikes to lead off the inning. That is the third in an inning and a third for Brent Woodruss.
I was messaging part of our broadcast crew for tonight, telling them, I'm going to be there as soon as I can. And Wes said to say hi to his friend Michael, and that you're doing a wonderful job today. So, Wes Moore.
I pale in comparison to my good friend Wes, but thank you, sir. 1 gone. Harper takes strike 1. Showing 1 on Harper Talley. Wes is such a knowledgeable guy.
He knows so much about the kids and the families.
That one ticked foul behind home plate. 0-2 on Harper. 1 out here in the second. 0-2 pitch, ground ball to short. Stare, sets, fires, throws. Out number 1 recorded. Or out number 2, I'm sorry. Second out of the inning. Hannah Stare. And here's Ashlyn Welch. Welch, again, that ball she hit to third base in that first game here today. My goodness. That was why I stopped playing third base. Those kind of shots. You call it the hot corner because it hits like that. Welch looks at the ball outside. 1-0 on Ashley. 2-0 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 2. Winner to the Super Regional. Downstairs for a ball. 2-0. And I mean, I'm not seeing a lot of other 2A teams this year, but I got to believe the winner of this one has got to be in the top 8 in the state.
I would hope.
Called strike here. And they count 2-1 on Ashlyn Welch. Ashlyn didn't like the call. The Mangum fans delighted by it. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball. Base hit center field. Good job by Ashlyn Welch.
Seeing-eyed grounder.
And put it in play. And the thing I like about her, she's batted 8 or 9 in all 3 ball games, and she's been on base a bunch.
Yep.
You got somebody that can put the ball in play like that? Yeah. So a 2-out single. Here's Lakin Rose. Rose swing and a miss. Lakin, the designated player here in game number 3 between Hobart and Mangum. She saw an inning of pitching in that 8-2 loss in the previous bowl game. Woodruss holds on to the pitch too long that time, and it sails high, 1-1. By the way, my phone has died after a full day of being on the Facebook pages, and so unable to communicate. Called strike here. Rose down to the count, 1-2.
You got a Samsung or an iPhone?
It's an iPhone.
I think I got a charger over here.
Doesn't surprise me. You young kids, you've got it all.
Actually,
swing and a miss. Rose gone on strikes, and the inning will come to an end as Hobart comes up empty. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. At the end of a pair, it's Hobart 2, Mangum nothing. Kids, it's a fun afternoon on the Fox Radio Network.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the new school year. The fall sports season is here. Fast pitch softball and football and all the activities surrounding those seasons. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women at Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Off to the third inning we go. Mangum and Hobart. Hobart on top 2-0. And leading it off in the top of the third for the Lady Tigers, Millie Gonzalez. Then we'll go back to the top of the order and Hannah Stair, Holly Lehman-Webb. Don't forget about college football coming up tomorrow. Oklahoma State and Kansas State in a Big 12 matchup. Cowboys trying to bounce back from that loss last weekend. Sooners will try to bounce back as well. Won't be an easy task. They're in Auburn. Take on the Tigers. Line shot, base hit, right field. First pitch swinging is Millie Gonzalez. She's aboard to begin the third. I like the play, though, by Ashlyn Welch as she threw behind Gonzalez, made sure she was running as the ball was fielded in right field by Ashlyn. So the leadoff runner aboard here in the third for Mangum. Back to the top we go, and Hannah Stair. Stair grounded out her first time. Gonzalez off with a pitch. She'll slide in safely with a stolen base. So Millie in scoring position with nobody out. Pitch was a strike to Hannah. 0-1 to Stair. She'll roll it towards short. Picked up by Finley. Talley will throw to first in time for out number one. Couple of groundouts in the ball game for Hannah Stair. Prudent base running, though, by Gonzalez at second. We have seen in the last couple of days Mangum run themselves into some outs in similar situations. Holly Lehman-Webb now will dig in. She popped out her first time around, 0 for 1. Takes strike one. Down the count. You know, the wind picked up, and I thought that would help us with the bugs, the flies, and the bees, but it hasn't.
It's pushing them right at us.
Yes. 0-1 offering. Webb tried to bunt, missed it, and it's 0-2. And that was, I think, a decision that Holly made. I don't think that came from the third base dugout, or the third base coaching box. It was a late attempt. 0-2 now on Lehman-Webb. Strike. Nope.
There was a lot of noise all over the place on that one.
I had the strikeout, but instead it's ball one. Wow. 1-2 now on Ollie. Off-speed pitch upstairs, levels it at 2-2. Oh, my goodness.
He's going to watch the replay, you realize.
We had one of those boxes that showed the 2-2 pitch on the way down to Lehman-Webb. She'll hit it off the fist and right there at shortstop to make the play. Finley Talley for round number 2. Looping line drive, an easy play for Finley for the second out of the inning. So now Brent Woodruss a chance to help her own cause. Woodruss, her first time around, singled and was stranded at third. Got a runner at second, trailing 2-0 here in the third. Off speed, Woodruss pops it up on the infield, and Ella Rudkins will make the catch for out number 3. So Mangum cannot cash in on the leadoff single. No runs, no hits. There was one hit, no errors, a runner left on board at the end of 2.5, 2-0. Hobart in front of Mangum, class on the Fox Radio Network.
Friends, are you happy with your current insurance provider? Or maybe you need to check with another agent to see if you're getting the best bang for your buck. See Josh Wald, your Farmers Insurance agent in Hobart. Auto, life, homeowners, and so much more, whatever you need. And Farmers is an established and trusted insurance company. Josh Wald will go the extra mile. He'll find you the best possible deal. The Wald Agency. Josh Wald Insurance, LLC. Phone 726-3077. 901 South Main in Hobart. Friends, are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If you're looking to make a change, see Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving Kiowa and Washita counties. Now, Justin has home and auto insurance and much, much more. He's an agent for Great American Crop Insurance. Sign up for wheat multi-peril insurance, LRP, livestock, which in 5 years. Dental. And if you need a dentist, Jay is one of the doggone best. Whatever your specific need, he'll take care of you. So again, good luck to our fine student athletes from Dr. Jay and Janet Kruska, Hobart Bearcat proud boosters.
Bottom half of inning number 3 about to unfold on the Fox Radio Network. Excuse me, top of the order due up now for this group from Hobart. It'll be Sage Norton, Ella Rudkins, and Riley Palm in the home half of inning number 3. Pitch upstairs to Norton. 1-0 on Sage. Remember, she led off the ball game, rolling one all the way to the right center field wall when it got through the infield, and she came around and scored the first run of the contest. Off-speed pitch, couldn't pull the trigger. 1-1 now on Norton. Love this time of the year, except for the allergies. 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit. Well, they threw behind, but Norton running hard is on base for the second time. And good piece of hitting there as Sage just simply threw the batted ball and rolled it into right field for a base hit. So Norton aboard for Ella Rudkins. Rudkins doubled in her first plate appearance. Down the right field line. She'll slap this one foul on the left side. And it's 0-1. Rudkins, kind of like Ichiro used to do for Seattle in the major leagues, likes to run up and slap at the ball. Tries to bunt here. Ball gets away, and that'll allow Norton to move up a base. Wild pitch. Did they call that a strike?
They were trying to say that it was a foul tip, trying to get the runner back at first, but they didn't get that accomplished.
That ball fouled back behind the screen. It'll say 0-2. On the left-handed hitting Ella Rudkins. Double, then a run scored for Ella. Did she go around? And apparently not. Count 1-2. A little surprised that Mangum didn't ask for help on that one. There's a slap down to first base. Stepping on the bag is Hopper for out number 1. Good play by Avery. 3 unassisted. Advancing to third, he is Norton on the fielder's choice. Here is Riley Palm. Palm struck out looking her first time around. And has hit the ball well this last couple of days, though.
Oh.
And hit one hard there, right back through the middle. That's an RBI single for Riley Palm. Well, she was sitting dead red there and whacked it right back where it came from. The old adage is, if you hit it right back where it came from, you have had a perfect swing. That was right back where it came from. The third shows does all ball goes foul. 0-1 on Emma. Gray drove in a run. A single her first time around. And got caught stealing at second base. She's been staked to a 3-0 lead here in the third inning. Brian Bingham extorting her on from his third base box. 0-1 pitch, rolled foul. And now it's 0-2 on Emma Gray.
Till that got in on her hands, you could see the... How that's so painful. You can't explain how much pain that is.
Even when it's as warm as it is, you still get those BBs. 0-2, foul and out of play. You go back, Jack, and do it all over again. The Beach Boys may have sang about good vibrations, but that is not.
Not at all.
And when it's cold, it's amplified a whole bunch. 0-2 pitch here. Off speed, whacked into left field. That is hooking foul. And again, Gray, as so many Hobart batters have done today, they have been patient on that off-speed pitch and able to keep the hands back and spoil what looks to be a strikeout. Downstairs to Gray. Count on Emma now 1-2.
They're pulling a Bee Gees and just staying alive each at bat.
Oh, there you go.
I had to fit in, man.
Chad Fox going to like you for that one. Upstairs for a ball, 2-2. And if he doesn't, it's a tragedy.
I see what you did there.
Because for Chad, no one gets too much heaven. Outside for a ball. The count now run full on Gray at 3-2. So Emma has battled back, down 0-2 in the sequence, and has run the count full. Runner at first. One gone. Payoff pitch. Rolled on the ground. Picked up by Stairs. So step on the bag. Fired a first double play. How about that? Great job by Hannah Stair on the 6-3 double play. And the inning will come to an end, but not before Hobart gets another run. One run on a couple of hits. There are no errors, and nobody left on board. At the end of 3, Hobart 3, Mangum nothing. And we are the Fox Radio Network.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services and outpatient lab, physical therapy and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452. 580-782-2452.
You know, Kirk Herbstreit hadn't got anything on you and I. I mean, I know he did the game last night in New York, and he's going to be at game day tomorrow for Alabama and Georgia, and then he'll call the game tomorrow night. But, you know, you called the game yesterday.
Yeah.
I called the game yesterday.
I'd put our career numbers up against his career numbers. I'm just saying.
3 today, and in a football game to cap off the evening. Palin Clark leads it on for Mangum in their half of the fourth. Lady Tigers down 3-0. Palin walked her first time around intentionally. Didn't get to swing the bat. Off-speed pitch. She'll hit this into center field. Base hit. So Clark, who has watched Bryn Woodruss throw lots of off-speed pitches this afternoon, waits on one there and singles into center field. Emma Gray has not thrown that off-speed pitch very often today. First pitch swinging here, a little looping fly ball into left field. That's going to get down and a base hit. Aubrey Lowe, first pitch swinging, and just dropped it into left field. Back-to-back singles to begin the fourth for Mangum. Giselle Rao now will step in. Rao 0 for 1. She grounded out to Ella Rudkins in the second inning on one hopper. Takes a pitch upstairs for a ball. And it's 1-0 on Giselle. Clark at second runs well. Low at first, likewise. And a strike going to be called here on Rao. Giselle didn't really care for the call.
There's been a lot of that today.
There has been. Fly ball center field. Norton battling the sun. The wind makes the catch. Clark tagged, but wisely stayed put as Norton threw a bullet to third base.
Yeah, on a fly ball to center or to left, run at your own risk.
So here's Avery Hopper. Avery flying to left her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Pitch downstairs. No. Earlier today, but again, the efforts of Porter and Lowe behind the plate. There have been some balls that have gotten away, but they have saved some bases and runs here today with their defensive efforts behind the dish. Pitch upstairs, 2-0 now on Hopper. Cadence Cooper waits in the on-deck circle. Mangum trying to crack the scoreboard. They trailed 3-0 in the fourth. Ground ball knocked down by the pitcher. She'll throw to first. Emma looked at third. Maybe he had a play there, but he got the shore out at first base. As Hopper is retired 1-3 on the fielder's choice. And advancing to third, Clark. To second, Lowe. And Cooper will dig in. Cadence struck out her first time. Left-hander, chance to drive a couple home here. First pitch swinging on the infield. Rudkins will call for it and drop it. Wow. Wow. So Cooper alive on the E5, scoring on the play. Palin Clark taking third is Low. And you can bet Cooper will be off with this pitch. There she goes. Nobody covering second. So Cadence is there in scoring position. Millie Gonzalez took it for a strike, and it's 0-1 on Millie. Gonzalez singled, stole a base her first time around. Foul off the fist. An effort. Behind it. Home plate. The old pledge drop. 2 now. Gonzalez. The catch. And the inning will come to an end, but not before Mangum scores their first run of the ball game. 1 run on a pair of hits. There was an error, and 2 runners left on board. At the end of 3.5, it's 3-1. Hobart in front of Mangum on the Fox Radio Network.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic Building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Well, I'm going to find somebody to play golf with on Sunday. I'm trying to set up a date with my son, and he tells me that it's been a tough week, Dad, and I just don't think I've got 18 in me. I mean, it's been a tough week.
That's a bad week.
I mean,
I haven't played golf in 4 years, but by gosh, I can make 18 in a couple of days.
You guys are killing me. When I have a bad week, that's when I want 18, and sometimes 36. I may have to just go out and play around by myself. Everybody kicking me to the curb. Pierce Porter will lead it off here in the fourth for Hobart. She'll be followed by Finley Talley and Harper Talley. 3-1 ball game. And what do you notice out there?
A new pitcher.
Yep. Palin Clark now in the circle. Cold strike. That'll level the count at 1-1 on Pierce. She struck out her first time around. 1-1 pitch. Inside. 2-1. By the way, if you're wondering about Woodruss, she's over at third now. Interchangeable parts. 2-1 pitch. Downstairs for ball. 3-1. You'll remember way back when we began broadcasting earlier today around lunchtime that Clark was lifted in the sixth inning in favor of Woodruss to close down Morrison. Swing and a miss here. Porter late. It's 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way here. Ball four. Held on to it too long. Leadoff walk for Pierce Porter. Finley Talley now will step in. Finley 0 for 1. She struck out her first time. You know she's going to be showing bunt here. 3-1 ball game. And again, the winner advances to the Super Regional. The loser, season is over. Ooh. Out in front of that one. Foul on the left side and out of play. And it's 0-1.
Surprised us all a little bit there.
I think you were surprised about how far the ball went?
That she swung.
Oh.
That she had a full swing. Wasn't a bunt.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yep. I was with you. I was expecting that.
Showed bunt, pulled it back, 1-1. Woodruss well in at third base in anticipation of a bunt. 1-1 pitch on the way here. Down low, 2-1.
One side of the field, that's a good pitch. The other side, that's a good eye. Good eye.
Well, if you're an umpire, I mean, if you made 50% of the people happy and 50% of the people mad, you're doing an excellent job.
Right.
Clark comes set, bunt. Palin will field it, and her only play to first, and the out is recorded. I'm going to tell you what, Finley Talley runs well. She made that a close play. Taking second is Porter. She's in scoring position with one gone after the sacrifice. That goes 1-3. So here's Harper Talley. Harper grounded out to Hannah Sarich short. She's 0 for 1. And we've got time. Apparently we've got a
there's a ball on the ground.
Stray ball, which is not like a stray cat. Because if it was, we would rock this town. Rock you inside out. Talley takes a strike, and it's 0-1 on Harper.
The only other song of theirs I could think of is not something I want to talk about on the air, so I don't have a way I can fit 60 and 17.
0-1 pitch, swung on, foul tip, 0-2. Well, it's okay, 60 and 17. And then stray cat strut.
There you go. That's right.
And then Brian Setzer. There was a brief time that some jazzy type music came back to top 40, and Setzer did something.
Jump, jive, and wail.
There
that
you
was
go.
Great stuff.
Yeah. Ground ball to third, and through the wickets, Woodruss commits the error, going to second base. Standing up, hustling play by Harper Talley. She's in scoring position with one gone. E5. Runners at second and third, and only one gone. And here's Ashlyn Welch. And Welch, a solid single her first time around. And again, she's the 8th place hitter, but she has torn the cover off the ball the last couple of days. Tell you what, we've seen a lot of softball the last 24 hours.
Yes, we have.
She'll roll this one on the ground to Woodruss. Runner going to go with the contact. And Woodruss with a strike to low. And Aubrey slaps the tag down on Pierce Porter for out number 2. Well, that's one of those things that coaches told you on contact, you go. And Woodruss, who made the error a moment ago. Makes a good play there. Going to get a courtesy runner here for the Lady Cats. Is that Jones who's come in?
Yeah, Kobe Jones.
Okay. She's at first with 2 gone. So digging in is Lakin Rose. Rose, swing, miss, 0-1. Lakin struck out to end inning number 2. Fourth inning, 3-1 ball game. There goes the runner, and wisely not throwing down. Harper Talley is over at third base. Jones at second now. Kobe there with 2 outs. The count 1-1 on Lakin Rose. Called strike, inner half of the plate. 1-2. And the ebbs and flows as to which side is happy and which side isn't. It's just great. We're sitting in the center, and we get to hear it. Pitch outside. I'm in the middle, and that's a ooh from me. I was thinking that the big fella, Bo Allen, was getting ready to get demonstrative. 2-2 pitch on the way here. And the Mangum fans thought that was strike 3. Hobart fans didn't react. So I think they thought it was strike 3 as well. Payoff pitch on the way from Clark. Rolled foul back to the screen, and the drama will continue. Runners at second and third for Hobart. 2 gone here in the 4th. Lady Cats on top, 3-1. These 2 teams did not meet during the regular season, but over the last 24 hours, they have certainly made up for that. Payoff pitch on the way here. Strike 3. Mangum fans love it, hooting and hollering from the Hobart side. So Hobart will come up empty in their half of inning number 4. No runs, a hit, an error, and a couple of runners left on board. We've played 4. It's Hobart 3, Mangum 1, and we are the Fox Radio Network.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
All right, kids, here we go. Top of the 5th inning in the top of the batting order for the Mangum Lady Tigers. It'll be Hannah Stair, Holly Lehman-Webb, and Ren Woodruss. As it is a 3-1 lead for Hobart. Again, the winner to the Super Regionals. And the loser is done. Cut and dry. Simple. This one is kind of unfolded like we thought. That 1-0 ball game yesterday really set the stage. Mangum came back and won by 6 in a game that was closer than that 8-2 score would indicate earlier today. And then got the nail-biter going on right now, 3-1. So Hannah 0 for 2 in the contest. Leads off, takes a strike, and it's 0-1 on Stair. And again, keep in mind, football coming up on the Fox Radio Network. After softball, Hobart takes on Wynnewood. Strike 2 going to be delivered to Hannah Stair. Mangum will do battle with Apache. On the way to Moreland for the Bearcats and the Blue Devils of Cordell. Stair takes outside for ball, 1-2. Hannah rolled to second, rolled to short. Trying to put something into play here. Down on the count, slaps it, fielded by Gray. Emma will fire to first. And Stair is 0 for 3. So here's Holly Lehman-Webb. She has popped out to the shortstop and lined out to the shortstop. 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Finley Talley has really done a good job battling the elements here today. Pitch downstairs to Lehman Webb. Ball 1-0 on Holly. Not only is it football, week number 4, it's district opening football. 1-0 pitch. Downstairs 2-0 to Lehman Webb. Mangum 3-0 in the non-district portion. Hobart 2-1, non-district.
Yes.
Cordell 0-3. None of that matters. Ground ball to second, fielded cleanly by Harper Talley. She'll flip the first, and there are 2 going. So, Emma Gray not getting the strikeouts, but she is inducing ground ball after ground ball, and her defense is keeping her in the ballgame.
Yeah, a lot of times it's not necessarily the strikeouts, but the placement of the pitch. Huge for her if the strikeouts aren't being called.
2 up, 2 down in the 5th. Here's Woodruss. Bren singled her first time around and popped up to the third baseman to end inning number 3. Off speed, upstairs. Some howling from the Hobart sides. 2-0 on Woodruss. I think we'll probably see Brent again in the circle before this is all done. 2-0 offering. High fly ball, left field, going back is Palm, still going back, and she oh no, I thought she had it, and she did momentarily, dropped it, and Woodruss will end up at second base. Boy, a great job by Riley. She went back, kept going back, looked up over her shoulder, got a glove on it, had it momentarily, but then it popped out. That ball carried quite well for the way the wind's blowing in.
Seen her make some big plays out there. I thought she had it, so Mangum Lady Tigers stay alive.
So here's Palin Clark. They've walked her a couple of times intentionally in situations like this, but Ryan Bingham going to pitch to her here. Clark walked in the first, singled, scored a run in the 4th, scored the only run of the ball game for Mangum. Takes a hack here, and it's 0-1, and she fouled it back to the screen. Wind blowing in from center field, but again, that ball off the bat of Woodruss carried well to left. Downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Aubrey Lowe, who singled an inning ago, waiting in the on-deck circle. Clark trying to get that run home from second base. Her club down by a pair. Palin started at third, has pitched the last couple of innings for Mangum. Takes outside for a ball, 2-1. My apologies. But again, the wind is blowing the bugs into the booth. And now they do decide to walk Clark. All right. Second time that has happened here today in this game, and the third in the 3 games. So Aubrey will step in. Lowe has popped out and singled. 1 for 2. I wonder if you don't try to do something here. Maybe put the runners in motion. Try to create something. Aubrey will dig in, and Emma Gray goes to work. First pitch swinging, fouling out of play, 0-1. You know, and this is, I don't know why I just now thought of it, although I did understand that one of our listeners said they were going to try to get us Kirk Herbstreit type money. 0-1 pitch. Fly ball right center field. That's going to be a problem for Norton. She chases and gets there in time. Oh, what a play by Sage. She got a great break. That looked like it was going to be all sorts of problems, but Norton able to track it down in right center field for the 3rd out of the inning. So Mangum will come up empty. No runs, a hit, a walk, and 2 runners left on board. We have played 4.5. It's Hobart 3, Mangum 1 on the Fox Radio Network.
At Interbank in Hobart, we'd love to have you as a customer. If you need a loan, let's talk. If it's a doable deal, let's get it done. Checking accounts, CDs, savings accounts, and a variety of other accounts. We have the experience and know-how to take care of your needs. We're Interbank in Hobart, and we'd like to be your bank. And good luck to the Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from your friends at Interbank in Hobart. Member FDIC.
Hey, cattle producers, did you know there's a brand new sheriff in town? A cattle feed sheriff, that is. JB's Feed Service is ready to provide you with custom blended feeds for your cattle. Whether you need creep feed, starter rations, shipping rations, grower, or finishing rations, JB's Feed Service is the place to go. Formerly owned by Barnes Feed Service, Rod and Joe Bob Wald have purchased the business from George, and they look forward to serving all of George's great customers. JB's will have the same great products and same great service, just a brand new name. Call Joe Bob or our manager, Keith Richardson, today for your cattle feed needs. JB's Feed Service, just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on North County Road 2220. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturdays by appointment. JB's Feed Service, 580-682-9300. That's 682-9300.
Top of the order due up for Hobart. That's Sage Norton. She'll be followed by Ella Rudkins and Riley Palm. Norton looks at a strike 0-1 on Sage. She's been on board both times here this afternoon and has scored 2 of the 3 runs. Takes a pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. Now, what I was going to say, college game day is going to be crazy tomorrow. Georgia and Alabama.
Yep.
1-1 pitch. Whacked into center field. Lehman Webb on her horse. It's going to get over her head. Holly will track it down on the hop, but a stand-up double to be in the inning for Sage Norton. Norton on for the 3rd time this afternoon. Anyhow, quickly, I did not think that there was any way that Nick Saban was going to be able to work with the clown in the cutoff T-shirts and whatnot, but he has found a way to coexist with him.
Yes, he has.
Some others in the network don't much care for him, but and some of the things that he does say, but then again, that's the world that we live in. Ella Rudkins now will step in. Rudkins takes a ball, 1-0. Ella doubled and scored her first time around. Grounded out 3 unassisted. Back in the 3rd, she's 1 for 2. Runner at second. Nobody out here in the 5th. Had a notion and stayed away from the pitch. 2-0 now on Rudkins. Pat McAfee. He's his own guy. I'll give him credit for that. 2-0 pitch. Cold strike, 2-1.
I haven't watched a whole lot of McAfee myself.
I don't watch the show.
See, ESPN, Stephen A. Smith turned me off, so I hardly watch ESPN at all anymore.
2-0 pitch, ticked foul, back to the screen. And it's 2-2. Well, I religiously, every day, watch Pardon the Interruption.
Yeah.
Mostly with Mike Wilbon.
Yeah, I love
Tony
those guys.
Kornheiser.
Love those guys.
Kornheiser, they do a great job, and every once in a while they've got guests that fill in. But as far as the shows, that's it.
Yeah.
And I will watch Game Day. I enjoy Game Day. Struck her out, yeah. Rudkins tried to pull the bat back, but Bo Allen said, no, that's a strikeout. So Palin Clark with her 2nd strikeout in as many innings. And now we'll face Riley Palm. Riley smoked a single her last time around and drove in a run. Takes downstairs for a ball, 1-0. And I know your reaction, what that means.
Yeah, I thought that's a hard one to take.
Runner at second, 1 gone here in the 5th. 1-0 pitch on the way, off speed strike. 1-1.
That was pretty.
Yep. Palin Clark has done a nice job with the EFIS pitch, as they sometimes will refer to it. 1-1 offering here. Ground ball, and Hannah Stair is there to make the play. Advancing to 3rd on the long throw is Norton. She's there with 2 gone. Good job by Hannah to go get that one in the hole and make a strong throw for out number 2. So 2 gone now for Emma Gray. Gray, chance to help her own cause, has an RBI single and is grounded out. In fact, she grounded out to end inning number 3. And she got thrown out trying to steal second to end inning number 1. She'll ground one into left field and not end the inning here. 2-out single in the left field for Emma Gray. Give her another RBI. That's her 2nd of the ball game. And Hobart back up by 3. It's a 4-1 ball game. And Gray, first pitch swinging. She saw something that she liked and left little doubt as she rolled it into left field. Here's Pierce Porter. Porter, first pitch swinging, rolls it back through the middle. That's a base hit. Runners at first and second. 2-out magic continuing for the Hobart Lady Cats. Gray is at second. Porter is at first. Remember yesterday in that pivotal 8th inning ball game that Hobart won, Hobart put together 3 hits with 2 outs. I told you Woodruff would be back in the circle. She's headed there now. We'll take a timeout. 4-1 ball game. Runners at first and second for Hobart when you and I come back on the Fox Radio Network.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
So I fully intend to spend part of my Saturday working in the yard because the weather going to be perfect and there's some work that needs to be done. But normally I do that, and I've got the AirPods in. I don't think after a full day of these headphones and now tonight for the football game, I want anything around my ears.
I can understand that.
Here comes Woodruff. First pitch swinging, base hit center field. Webb will cut it off. They're going to send the runner, and scoring and taking second base safe. So an RBI. Taking third is Porter.
Yep.
And a single, and taking second on the throw is Talley. First pitch to Harper upstairs for the ball, 1-0. So Finley game now is 2. She struck out and had sacrificed prior to that RBI single. Swing and a miss here for Harper. And the count on Talley 1-1. Harper reached on an error and grounded out. She's 0 for 2. Leans away from that one, but it's a called strike. 1-2 on Harper. So Hobart has extended the lead 5-1 here in the 5th. Pop up on the infield, and catch is made by Palin Clark for out number 3. But the Lady Cats come up with a couple of more runs. 2 runs on 3 hits. There was an error and a couple of runners left on board. We've played 5. It's Hobart 5 and Mangum 1 here on Fox Radio Network.
Friends, are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If you're looking to make a change, see Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving Kiowa and Washita counties. Now, Justin has home and auto insurance and much, much more. He's an agent for Great American Crop Insurance. Sign up for wheat barrel insurance, LRP, livestock risk protection, which has new higher subsidy levels. Justin Krieger would love to be your insurance agent. See Denise or Justin or Wendy, all of them are at Justin Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart, an agent for 25 years. Dr. J and Janet Kruska at Kruska's Dental Office in Hobart are proud to again be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can this school year and support these fine young men and women. And listen, if you need a dentist, Jay is one of the doggone best. Whatever your specific need, he'll take care of you. So again, good luck to our fine student athletes from Dr. J and Janet Kruska, Hobart Bearcat proud boosters.
Well, the hour growing late for one of these teams, and growing late for you and I too, because we've got football that starts at 7. We go to
close.
We go to the top of the 6th inning, 5-1. Hobart on top, and again you win, and you go to the Super Regionals next week. And if you lose, your season is over with. Hobart winning yesterday 1-0 in 8 innings. Mangum winning 6-2 in an elimination bowl game for them, and now Hobart on top 5-1 in the rubber game of the match, the if game, with the winner advancing. And again, if you're just tuning in, 16 regionals taking place. They have to be finished today. The 16 winners, the coaches will rank them 1 through 16. If you're in the top 8, the host of Super Regional. Lead-off batter here in the Mangum is Giselle Rao. She'll look to strike 0-1 on Giselle. 0 for 2. Ground out and a fly out. Off speed upstairs. 1-1 on Rao. Mangum with 1 run in the 4th. That is it. They've had a couple of base runners, but they've been handcuffed again by Emma Gray. Pop up right side, foul out of play. We count 1-2. Held them scoreless yesterday for 8 innings. Mangum got on them and had to score those 8 runs in the previous ball game. 6 of those coming against Gray. There's a shot into right center field. That's going to get by Welch and roll all the way to the wall. And holding up at second base will be Giselle. She'll lead off inning number 6 with a double. Solid shot into right center field.
That's what the Lady Tigers want to start off the inning.
And again, a wise choice there not to try to stretch that into a triple. You're down by 4. You can't score all 4 by yourself. So Hopper will step in. Avery takes inside for a ball. 1-0 on Hopper. She is 0 for 2, flying to left and rolling into a fielder's choice. Got to find a way to get the runner over to third base if nothing else. There's a ground ball to short. Good job by Finley, and taking third on the play as Talley got Hopper out at first base, but taking third on the play. Good base running by Rao. She's there with 1 going. Here's Cadence Cooper. Cooper struck out her first time around. Takes a strike here, and it's 0-1 on Cadence. She reached on an error in the 4th, stole a base, and was left stranded at second. Fouled that one back to the screen. And it's 0-2. Oh, the young lady down in front of us was coming right at her. She says, I don't have a glove. I can't play. Stop. 0-2 pitch. A little bit outside for a ball. And the count 1-2. Now, I have done a plethora of ball games here. And there have been times where folks set their beverages on the bricks and the ball will get conked over. Or conk over the drink. Fly ball, left field. That's going to drop. Coming in to score from third base will be Rao. Mangum gets one back, 5-2. An excuse me base hit the left field for Cadence. Give Cooper the RBI. She's aboard with 1 going. And here's Millie Gonzalez. Millie, single and a stolen base. She's popped back to the pitcher. Going to get a courtesy runner for Cadence Cooper. So a courtesy runner for Cooper. Mangum trying to get a little speed on the base pass here. Meantime, Millie Gonzalez at the plate. Hits this one off the end of the bat. Going to be fielded by the first baseman. Turns and nowhere to go. And now in trouble and out at third will be the courtesy runner. Oh, my goodness. Mangum had a break there, and they squandered it. Gonzalez hits one off the end of the bat. Fielded by Hodges. Tony looked to second. Couldn't make the play. By the time she decided to go to first, Gonzalez was safe, but the courtesy runner, inexplicably running from second to third, is gunned down for out number 2. Gonzalez off with a pitch. She'll slide in safely. Ball getting away, but not far enough. So, we talked about it earlier. Mangum the last couple of days have run themselves into some outs and have cost them some runs. Gonzalez at second. Hannah Stair heading the count 1-0. Left-handed batter. Hits one into center field. That'll get a base hit home. And it'll also drive in Millie Gonzalez. And now Stair going to get caught in a rundown. And she's chased back to first base and is out. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. The RBI single for Hannah makes it a 5-3 ball game. But also, Mangum runs themselves into an out in the rundown. So the Lady Tigers come up with a couple of runs in the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and nobody left on base. At the end of 5.5, 5-3, Mangum trailing Hobart on the Fox Radio Network.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER-staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services, and outpatient lab, physical therapy, and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452, 580-782-2452.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Bottom of the 6th inning underway. Ashlyn Welch leading it on for Hobart. She'll foul it out of play on the right side, 0-1. Welch of the afternoon been on board both times. Mangum gave up 2 outs in the inning because of base running errors. Off speed. Woodruss couldn't get the call. 1-1. You get a runner thrown out at third base and you swing and a miss here. You don't want to make the second out of an inning at third base. They did. And then you certainly don't want to make the last out of an inning in a rundown, and they did. Pitch upstairs. Woodruss a little extra giddy up on that one. 2-2.
Especially when you've been getting the opportunity on base.
Yeah. Well, again, that's that youth.
Yeah.
Foul out of play. I mean, the stage is huge. There's no doubt about it. I mean, it's a huge stage. These kids know what's at stake, and they want desperately to make something happen. Slow race. Pitch inside for a ball. And the count on Welch is 3-2. Lakin Rose waits in the on-deck circle. Although she may be pinch hit for. Yeah. Payoff pitch on the way from Woodruss. Off the fist towards first. Bobbled momentarily, but Hopper there to pick it up, step on the bag for out number 1. And again, you've got time to make that kind of play. First knock the ball down and then get the out. So 1 gone, and we will get a pinch hitter. So Tony Hodges will bat in the place of Lakin Rose. Rose had been 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hodges takes a ball, 1-0 on Tony. Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-3 ball game. Hobart trying to advance to the Super Regional. Mangum trying to claw back into this one. Bren overthrows that. It's 2-0. Numbers 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Lady Tigers in the 7th. If there is a bottom of the 7th, Hobart is positioned nicely. This is the 9th place hitter here for the Lady Tigers, or for the Lady Cats, I should say. 3-0 on Hodges. Ball forward to Tony. And that was an intentional walk, I can guarantee you. You can tell by the body language. So back to the top we go with Sage Norton. Norton has had a marvelous game, been on base all 3 times, and has scored 3 runs. And I'm going to get stung by a bee before the day is over. 1 gone, pitch in the dirt, and a good job that time by a low to keep it in front. 1-0. The senior, Woodruss, going to have to go down and find something here and try to keep it close in the 6th. Pitch inside, and it's 2-0. All right, B, you can have my Diet Coke. I don't want it anymore. Just don't sting me. 2-0 now on Norton. Hodges at first, 1 gone. And you can tell by the body language of Woodruss, she is frustrated. As a senior, I mean, they're not really anybody. I mean, Webb's not going to come in from center field and have a conversation with her. There's a fast strike. 3-1. Ella Rudkins waiting in the on-deck circle. 5-3 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. Ground ball. Clark can't handle it at third, but he's going to be safe. Looked like Palin maybe sneaking a peek as the ball came to her. So Hodges will go to second. She's there with 1 out. Norton at first, and here's Rudkins. Ella, a double and a run scored her first time around. She's grounded out 3 unassisted and struck out looking. Slaps this one foul and out of play, and it's 0-1 on Rudkins. Riley Palm, who has hit the ball hard a couple of times today, in the on-deck circle. 0-1 pitch. Didn't mean to do it. And it's 0-2. That one rode up in on her. And she, kind of an excuse me swing, fouled it back to the screen. Woodruss ahead in the count. 0-2. Looping line drive caught by Lehman Webb. And she'll throw to first, but diving in safely is Norton, 2 gone. Second out of the inning. Here's Riley Palm. Palm, 1 for 3 in the ball game. She has struck out, reached on an error, and has an RBI single. Takes a strike here. And it's 1. Runners at first and second with 2 gone in the frame for Hobart. They lead by a pair. Line shot over the head of Rao. Hodges will come in to score. Rounding third and headed to home. Here comes Norton. She will score. Riley Palm, a 2-out smoked double to right center field. And the 2 that Hobart surrendered in the 6th, they've just gotten back.
Riley Palm, she hit the game winner last night, and she's getting those 2 runs back for the Lady Cats this afternoon.
So that will make it a 7-3 ball game. And the inning not over yet. Emma Gray steps in. She'll take upstairs for a ball. 1-0 on Gray. Emma has a couple of singles, 2 RBI, and a run scored. Fouls this one out of play. 1-1. You know, she's rejuvenated after those 1 and 2? Okay, 1 and 2 is the count. But Emma rejuvenated with those 2 runs coming across. You know, that takes a tremendous amount of pressure off of her. I talked about it earlier. Now, if you're Mangum to get back in the ball game, you got to basically hit a grand slam. Pitch outside for a ball. And it's a figure of speech, by the way.
And Emma trying to make it even require more than that.
Ground ball. Good play by Rowell at second. She'll flip the first. Ball going to be dropped. Safe at first base. Scoring from third is Palm. Taking second will be Emma Gray. Give her another RBI as Palm will come in and score. And it's an error, so you can't give her the RBI, but she doesn't care. Her club now on top, 8-3 in the bottom of the 6th inning. By the way, Emma at second base now with 2 gone. It's a great job by Giselle Rowell to go get the ball. She made a good throw to Hopper, but Avery couldn't hold on to it. Lehman Webb going to dive and make a catch on a looping line drive to end the inning, but not before Hobart crosses the plate 3 times. 3 runs in the inning on a pair of hits. There was an error and a runner left on board. We played 6. Hobart 8, Mangum 3. Lady Cats 3 outs away from the Super Regionals on the Fox Radio Network.
Friends, are you satisfied with your current bank? If you're thinking about trying a new bank, let me suggest Great Plains Bank in Hobart. Now, if you need a loan, and it's a doable deal, well, doggone it, let's get it done. See Keith Gray, Eric Morgret, or Heston Brown, all good guys that would love to visit with you and help you if they can. The staff is all professional, good folks, anxious to serve you in any way. Savings and checking accounts, CDs, whatever your banking need, we're here to help. So come to Hobart and Great Plains Bank, your kind of bank, and a member FDIC. Steve Miller at Grinnell's Pharmacy encourages everyone to shop at home when you can and support your local merchants. Steve thanks you all for many years of loyalty. Use our drive-through window. Get your prescriptions filled at Grinnell's Pharmacy. And we have greeting cards, gift ideas, candy, and a lot more at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart, Oklahoma.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came.
Well, here we go. Season on the brink. Comes down to the 7th inning. Hobart out in front of Mangum by a score of 8-3. Yes, give credit to the Lady Cats. And Mangum played at 2 in the 6th. Top half of the frame, and you're thinking, okay, all right, here we go. The Lady Cats responded and lead by 5 as we go to the 7th inning. Holly Lehman-Webb set the lead off. She'll be followed by Bryn Woodruss and then Palin Clark. Mangum 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th. They have had some big innings against Emma. Going to need one here. Gray will start Lehman-Webb off with a fast strike, and it's 0-1. Holly has worn the collar this afternoon. She's 0 for 3. 0-1 pitch. Last foul. Down the third base line, it's 0-2. Holly Lehman-Webb does not want her final fast pitch game at Mangum High School to end this way. She's going to have to get on board and kind of get a whole lot of help. 0-2 pitch on the way here. Spoiled a good pitch there by Gray. It'll stay 0-2. Our post game will be brief, and we apologize for that going in because we've got football games that we've got to get to. It is, as you said during the break, it's been a great day. Line shot foul on the first base side, still 0-2 on Lehman-Webb. And we have been treated to some fantastic softball between these two clubs today. Morrison came in undermanned, and you really had to kind of feel for them, although they played their lights out. I mean, they got run ruled in both games, but they played their guts out, no doubt about it. Lehman-Webb hits one to left. Palm battling the wind, the sun, and everything else, and the ball drops. And Holly going to be on board here in the 7th. So Lehman-Webb on board, E7. And a good start for the Mangum fans. Here's Bryn Woodruss. Woodruss, a single, double, and is popped out. 2 for 3. And again, another one of those seniors not ready to go quietly into the night. Meantime, Emma Gray goes to work. There's a shot into the gap, right center field. That will get Lehman-Webb home. Brent on her horse, headed to second, and she's in there standing up. And it's an 8-4 ball game. How important were those runs in the bottom of the 6th for the Hobart Lady Cats? So back-to-back base hits to begin the 7th for Mangum. And they're 2 seniors. Again, not ready to go quietly. But again, it has been a marvelous, and that game yesterday into the evening hours, that was about as fine as a softball game that I've had a chance to call in my career. That was a work of art.
Yes, it was.
And it was just a shame that somebody had to lose because both teams played so well. But Hobart won it 1-0, and they did it with 2 outs. Again, I go back to that, but it's not over until the Opera Ladies in the rafters. Strike 1 here to Palin Clark. Clark intentionally walked in the first, singled in the fourth and scored a run, intentionally walked in the fifth. Takes one outside here, 1-1. And then Mangum reached really deep down to get that 8-2 win and force the rubber game. Hobart striking first. There's a line drive into right field, and it's over the head of Welch. It'll get to the wall. Woodruss will jog home. Palin stops at second base. And Mangum, now they may say that Barnes, you don't worry about your post game until we're done.
Yeah.
Wow. 3 base hits to begin the 7th inning for the Lady Tigers. Brian Bingham going to come out and have a conversation with his kids. But man, Craig, those runs that Hobart scored, golly.
Necessary.
Oh, my goodness. They scored 3 times.
And that's the lead now.
Yeah. 8-5. Nobody out. Clark at second. Aubrey Lowe will step in. Lowe has popped out, singled, and lined out. 1 for 3. Palin Clark is at third base. Again, if you are Hobart, just go get outs. The potential tying run, not there yet. It's in the on-deck circle. Fly ball center field. Norton calls for it, makes the catch for out number 1. Low, first pitch swinging. So she is retired. And that'll bring to the plate now Giselle Rowell. Giselle, 1 for 3 with a run scored. Looks at an off-speed pitch inside, ball 1. Dancing out there at second base is Woodruss, but if I'm Hobart, I just forget about her. She cannot beat me. Called strike here, 1-1. 8-5, we're playing the top of the 7th inning. 1-1 pitch. High for a ball. 2-1. I wonder if our Moreland/Cordell crew is enjoying this one in the northwest part of the state. 2-1 pitch. Fouled. And they've gotten a piece of the catcher. Pierce okay, though, and it's 2-2 on Giselle Rowell. Emma Gray's got to be exhausted.
Got a lot of pitches on that arm.
Boy, no kidding. Then on the base pass a bunch, too. 2-2 here. There's a line drive into left field. That's going to get to the wall. Scoring easily is Clark. Rounding second. Rowell thinking about third. Here she goes. Here's the throw. Not in time. Safe at third base. Giselle Rowell. I tell you what, I tip my cap to these kids on both sides. There's no backup in anybody. 8-6 now. Rowell over at third base. Here's Avery Hopper. Avery digging in. First pitch swing and rolls it on the ground. Knocked down by the shortstop. She'll throw home. Save is Rowell. Oh, doctor! Oh, my goodness. 8-7. Infield single for Hopper in the RBI. She's at first. 1 gone. Here's Cadence Cooper. Cooper singled her last time. Drove in a run. Slashes this one down the left field line. Foul. It's 0-1. How about these kids? And I'm talking on both sides. It has been unbelievable. I mean, Hobart throwing a huge haymaker in the bottom of the 6th, standing 8 count by Mangum. We think that they're done. And now it's an 8-7 ball game. Potential tying run at first base with 1 out in the 7th. Pitch to Cooper. She'll take. There goes the runner. Throw late. Not in time. Underneath the slide. That's the correct call.
Yeah. It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. That's why I was oohing about.
It's a great throw by Pierce. But Hopper sliding underneath the tag as Finley had to go up and get the ball. 2-1 pitch on the way here. Off the fist. That's going to drop. They throw to first in time for out number 2. So Cadence Cooper made him make a play. Give credit to Finley Talley, who did just that for the second out. This one going down to the wire. Billy Gonzalez going to step in. Gonzalez. Couple of singles on the afternoon and a run scored. Here's the pitch. She'll lift it into shallow center field. Calling for it is Finley, and she'll make the catch for the 3rd out of the ball game. Is over. Oh my! Woo. Sweating bullets right to the end. What an effort by both ball clubs, and again, there was a blowout in the middle, but 2 one-run ball games bookending that. How good is this?
What a great weekend of some ball, and we get to transition now from the round ball to the ball that doesn't bounce so straight.
I don't know how we do that after this afternoon. Again, Mangum 4 runs in the 7th to make it an 8-7 ball game, but Hobart with the counter punch prior in the 6th. When they scored the 3, they wound up being the difference. We're back to wrap this one up after this. Congratulations to Hobart and Brian Bingham. They are the regional champions and headed to the Super Regional, winning this afternoon 8-7. We're back to wrap it up after this on the Fox Radio Network.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the new school year. The fall sports season is here. Fast pitch softball and football and all the activities surrounding those seasons. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
On a day that is as beautiful as the weather has been today, on a day off for me, if I can't be playing golf, I can't think of a better place to be than calling softball games, especially with the athletes and the kids involved here. Congratulations to both schools, and congratulations to the Hobart Lady Cats advancing to the Super Regionals. They win here today, 8-7 over Mangum.
Big victory, and when we came into that last inning with the big lead like it was, we were ready to write them off. But the Mangum Lady Tigers, much like Morrison has shown this weekend, never say die, never quit.
Gave it their best shot. We treated to the 1-0 8-inning ball game yesterday, the 8-2 blowout in the middle, and then this 8-7 nail biter that Hobart hangs on and wins to advance. And again, they are one of 16 winners. The coaches will get together. They will rank the teams, and if Hobart is in the top 8, and I
hope so.
I believe that they are. My goodness. Then they will get a chance to play a Super Regional at home. Nonetheless, Brian Bingham's club is advancing. Jenny Sidham's squad, again, gritty, gutty, and tough. 2 seniors leading the way in the 7th inning, getting the base hits, getting on board, trying to lead their club to the victory. Jenny Stidham has got a team that is so young. They are going to be tough for years to come. It has been a delight to broadcast their games all season long. And I don't know how I recover and get over to the Liberty Bowl for football. But we've got it coming up on Classic Hits 97.7. It'll be Apache taking on Mangum in the district opener for both ball clubs. And then you've got over on KTJS. Tell me about that.
We got Hennessy making their way in there.
Wynnewood.
Wynnewood, yeah. They're 3-0 on the season coming in. Bearcats 2-1. looking to go to 3-1.
And next week you will be somewhere doing Super Regional Softball.
Yes, and then football, we're on the road. I'm not sure where we're on the road next week, but yeah.
Well, it's not Southwest Covenant. We know that. Just had Chad Fox. It has been a pleasure today, my friend. Thank you. Drive safely. Have a great broadcast tonight. And thank you, folks, for joining us all afternoon long. It has been a delightful day, and I cannot say enough about the kids.
Yeah.
Congratulations to them. What a great group of kids on both sides. So, for the Fox Radio Network, I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for joining us.